Hey everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks. And big news today, Wargaming are continuing to reinvent the fundamentals of their game by changing the way that Premium account works with World of Tanks. And they're doing this through selectable additional experience multipliers for your games, having a reserve stock of credits that gets added to your account each week, additional daily battle missions for World of Tanks Premium account holders, and also a platoon bonus just by playing with someone who has a World of Tanks Premium account. Now, if all of this sounds a little bit confusing, Wargaming have a developer's diaries that they just released to help us figure it out.
The first feature is the flexible experience bonus. The experience earned in a player's last victory can be increased by a certain factor several times a day.
Wow. Okay, that's huge. The idea of being able to boost your experience for not the game where you kind of sucked out and then your team carried you, but the game where you had that close fought battle and you managed to pick up a bunch of kills and got a load of damage, i.e. the one that you're going to be getting lots of experience for in the first place, and you want to multiply it up to accelerate your progress.
The players want, myself included, the best battle results when the experience bonus is applied. But it doesn't happen every time.
We all know it.
We introduce an additional manual experience bonus that doesn't depend on the current 2-time bonus.
So it's an extra,
and
it's an extra
stacked, they will just be added to one another.
You could stack the 2 times and the 3 times?
Bonus may be applied to different vehicles or to the same one if you want to climb the tech tree much faster.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So maybe you can get up to 5 times experience if you add the 2 times and the 3 times together.
The Tanks Premium account will be an increase to your credits.
Okay.
An additional 10% of the credits earned in battle will be sent to a special reserve stock.
Okay.
This way, you will be able to earn up to 750,000 credits more per week. Every 7 days, the reserve stock automatically unlocks, and the collected credits are added to the player's account.
This one's a bit confusing for me. It sounds like Wargaming are kind of creating a piggy bank that you will get at the end of the week. And why would there need to be a piggy bank in World of Tanks? Is it so that you get a big influx of credits at the end of the week and then you can use it to make a larger purchase on a vehicle?
Premium account showed that many players voted for an increased credits profitability. We looked at similar features in other games, and one of them
yeah, exactly.
A piggy bank.
A piggy bank, huh?
I mean, piggy bank is like, it's an internal name.
It's not, it's obviously obvious.
It's easier to remember than reserve stock, which is a bit more formal. It will look like a big safe or a vault in the game UI. It will be pretty substantial. No piggies in sight.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a pretty simple idea in general. In other games, the player saves a certain sum of credits, then pays a certain amount to break the piggy bank open.
Oh, here we go.
But we've made it even simpler. There's no cost to break your piggy bank.
What?
Consecutively, every player will be able to get their saved credits at the end of the week.
Okay. So I'm still confused about the point. I know a piggy bank is exciting, and then you get a little bonus at the end of the week. I just don't really see the point of it. Why not just give us the? I guess the thing is that they really want to make you feel special about having a premium account, right? And if they were to just give you 10% extra credits, then you'd forget about it. You don't really think about the credits that you get at the end of the battle. However, if they go into a piggy bank and then the piggy bank opens at the end of the week, then it's more noticeable, I guess, with the added benefit that you get from having the account. So I guess they want to try and make it tangible in your mind that, wow, all of these credits that I got at the end of the week, those are because of my World of Tanks Premium account, rather than just not feeling the losses of firing ammunition and repairing your tanks as you manage to go on, right? What's up next?
The next feature of Tanks Premium is a chain of consecutive daily missions.
Extra missions?
Players will get credits, additional experience,
and
bonds
huh?
for completing them.
Bonds, danger word. Bonds for missions, bonds for paying. Oh no, don't do it.
Missions, we give players the opportunity to earn additional in-game items that will help them speed up their progress, their vehicle research, as well as save up for the expensive improved equipment.
Alarm bells for me, ladies and gentlemen. Bonds. There's no need for there to be enhanced equipment in the game. They literally just make you about 3 to 5% better than the other tank. And the only people who can afford to do so are the people who either play this game a ridiculous, obscene amount, or the people who finish very high up in either Clan Wars or the ranked game mode. People who finish at the top of the ranked game mode can usually afford to purchase 1 or 2 pieces of enhanced equipment from the profit that they make during it. And the fact that you will make the best players better, and now, oh no, I hope I'm wrong. Massive red flag for me, ladies and gentlemen. The idea that Wargaming are now effectively going to reward you for bonds for having a premium account in-game. This will mean that people with a premium account will get more bonds, they will purchase more improved equipment in the game, they will get to use more directives in the game. That is a definite pay-to-win element going forwards for this. And the current premium account, while it does allow you to get more credits to be able to afford to fire more premium rounds, at least that's something that any player can get through just playing a lot at either tier 5 or tier 6, or by earning a tier 8 premium tank from a mission marathon, for example, or just getting a reward vehicle, or attending an event and getting a bonus code for a Churchill and then using that to grind credits. There's a big difference between that and having to pay monthly or even daily to be able to get a premium account, to be able to afford bonds, missions, to be able to get better in the game. That shouldn't happen, in my opinion. Okay, an additional excluded map. Oh, why are they making it gameplay affecting? All players will gain the
ability to exclude one of their least favorite maps. And World of Tanks Premium account will allow players to exclude an additional map.
Oh, okay. I'm not keen on this at all, ladies and gents. The idea of literally paying to have this premium account and then you get to exclude not just 1 but 2 maps. Sure, it sounds great, right? Sounds great to be able to exclude maps, but that's literally paying to have an advantage. If you're signing up in a light tank, not only will you be able to exclude Himmelsdorf, for example, but you're going to be able to exclude Ensk or Runeberg as well. Or if you sign up in one of your big heavy tanks, you're going to be able to exclude maybe Prokhorovka or other maps that people don't like Malinovka. You don't want to play a big super heavy on those maps. You want to get into those town environments. Or if you're playing artillery, you're going to uncheck Himmelsdorf and you're going to uncheck Ensk or Runeberg or something, whatever you don't like playing as an artillery. It's an advantage, and it's not an advantage that you could earn through playing the game in any other way, and that will directly affect a player's statistics.
I believe that all the maps are great, and players like them all. However, we know this is not the case, because we are players too, and we don't like some maps for one reason or another.
This feature will be useful for those players who are used to playing one vehicle type. For example, heavy tanks. They like to play on urban maps and enclosed terrain.
Obvious.
So they will probably love the ability to exclude open maps, such as Malinovka.
That they've paid the advantage for, right? They've paid for it. They've paid to have that advantage in the game. If you care about things like marks of excellence, win ratio, statistics, a reason that a lot of people play for, feels like a premium account is now not going to become an optional thing. It's going to become a bit of a mandatory thing to have. That's not good. Okay, platoon bonus.
Along with the introduction
what's
of
coming
World
up
of
here?
Tanks Premium account, the platoon experience bonus will be changed. Currently, it depends on the vehicle tier and the battle result. These rules will change for all players. The platoon experience bonus will be the same for all tiers and will not depend on the battle outcome.
Okay.
The World of Tanks Premium account will also provide a credit bonus, even if there are players without World of Tanks Premium account. Or
That's
with
nice.
The Wargaming Premium
You get to
account
benefit
in the
your friends
platoon,
as well.
They also receive a credit bonus.
Looks like they're going to get 10% extra credits just for
We're certain
platooning
that
up.
platoons are a part of the game that haven't been fully explored by some players yet.
I'm not sure about the experience bonus for platooning though. Why should you
When
have
you're
to
playing with
accelerate up
friends,
just because you're playing with
It's
friends?
always more interesting. It diversifies gameplay. You can support your teammates and get support from them.
Sure.
Now it's not only interesting to play with friends, but also more profitable.
Okay.
World of Tanks Premium account will launch very soon. All players who have Wargaming Premium account will get the same number of days of World of Tanks Premium account instead.
Great. That's good.
At the same time, they will retain the Wargaming Premium account in the other Wargaming Trilogy titles.
Nice.
World of Tanks Premium account will cost the same as the regular Premium account costs now.
Brilliant.
But it will have more features
Yep.
and will further improve the player experience when compared to the regular one.
Yeah, will further improve the player experience when compared to the regular one. But it's not just the player experience, it's the ability for the player to be competitive in the game. And if your game is free to play, the whole point of it is that there's meant to be a level playing field, irrelevant of how much you spend on the game. Now, we're not talking about somebody purchasing a Defender. If they want to go buy a Defender, that's their choice. But we're talking about how well somebody could play just a generic tier 10 vehicle now. Maybe you want to be the best mouse player in the world. Well, how are you going to compete now if you don't have a World of Tanks Premium account? Because you're going to end up on Prokhorovka or Malinovka more than somebody who would uncheck both of those maps.
Premium account.
We won't rule out the possibility of developing other versions of Premium Account in the future. These versions may have other features, allowing for more diversity and improving the player experience further. But whatever we do, or however we change Premium Account, one thing is for certain.
Yeah?
It will stay free to win.
We're not looking to stop after the release of World of Tanks Premium account. We have many other interesting ideas that we would like to implement to make the game even more interesting.
I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. They're saying that the game is going to be free to win. You're definitely, literally going to be paying for two fundamental advantages next time. More bonds, more improved equipment, and also to be able to exclude an additional map. Those are direct competitive advantages, and that's something that a premium account hasn't ever done before now. Nevertheless, without getting too hung up on these two features that I personally strongly disagree with, let's focus on the things that I absolutely loved about this. Number one, the availability for you to apply the experience modifier, an additional one, to your choice of battle. That's brilliant. I've been wanting to choose my daily double for goodness gracious, the last 7 or 8 years that I've been playing this title. So all in all, this is a really cool change. It doesn't look like it's going to be game breaking, but it just looks like it's a nice little perk, a nice advantage that you would want to have for your progress in World of Tanks. The reserve stock of credits, well, it's a funny way of implementing it, and I've already discussed why they're going to implement it in this way. More credits, don't really have too much of a problem with it, but the more that they stretch this out, the more that they create a disparity between people who have a World of Tanks premium account and people who don't. Is this arguably them putting the credit squeeze on you a little bit more by not having a premium account? Will we see other features that Wargaming enable to save a lot of credits in their game, like discounts on tanks, discounts on consumables, discounts on equipment? Will we see these start to fade away as they give more credits towards premium account holders? Hopefully not. And the platoon bonus, a little bit of fun. While I don't really think that platoons need any reason to want to play together, you want to play with your buddies because it's fun and you get to kick butt together. No, what's the problem in a platoon getting a little bit of extra credits and experience, right? One thing to mention, however, for all of those players out there who are casual World of Tanks players and predominantly played World of Warships or play World of Warplanes, then while nothing's going to be taken away from you, you're not going to get any of these extra features unless you want to pay an additional fee to have World of Tanks Premium and Wargaming Premium, if we want to call it that. While on the other hand, if you have a premium account solely for the reason to have premium inside World of Tanks, well, this is going to obviously be an immense benefit to you. And so finally, when can we expect to see these changes? Well, apparently they're going to be on the common test for update 1.5. And so I presume that if everything goes well on the test server, then we're going to see this in the game in the next couple of months. And so all in all, I think there's enough good here. The Wargaming are definitely doing something great for their players. But there's some dubious decisions as well with regards to how competitive you are going to be able to be in the game without a World of Tanks premium account. Now, I'm not saying that it's suddenly going to enable every single premium account player to win 50% of more of their games than someone who doesn't have a premium account. But I'm sure that in the end, it is definitely going to be like a 5% advantage. And sometimes 5% is all the difference between you being able to get where you want and you being held back from where you want to be. And so I'll be very interested to wait and see what Wargaming have to say about this, and also what all of you think about it. Do you kind of agree with me, or do you think I'm kind of embellishing on it? Do you think that improved equipment doesn't really matter all that much? And do you think that paying to be able to exclude not one, but two maps is not really such a big deal. Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up, but if you hated it, give it a thumbs down. And I'm looking forward to seeing what your discussion is going to be like in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.